From Denver 7, this is 7 News.
Winter is just around the corner, believe it or not. But before the snow falls, you can plan ahead for next year's garden. What you can plant right now to give you the perfect head start for the next planting season. Welcome back to 7 News this Saturday morning. This year's growing season is about over, but it's never really too early to start thinking about next season anyway. Joining us this morning is Terry Carter with Associated Landscape Contractors of Colorado. Terry, thanks for being here.
Thank you.
Okay,
Good
so if we want a beautiful garden next year, getting organized and planning could be key starting now, right?
Yes, you need to get started now. Start selecting, deciding where you want to put the bulbs in your garden. I think it's best to put them among your perennials, so that in groups of 10, so that they come up, next spring with your right beside where your perennials are going to be. And so when they're dying down, your perennials are coming up.
Okay, so now is the time to start
plant.
the bulb planting, right?
Yes. So you'll find them in all your garden centers and, hardware stores right now.
So for people who are inexperienced planters like me here, okay, who need a lot of help, what should we look for? Are there some do's and don'ts when it comes to selecting the bulbs?
Yes, I mean, there's different grades of bulbs, but most of the bulbs you'll find, you can find some in the bags. Those are good. They're less expensive. Okay. But when you find them in bins where you can select, ever how many bulbs you want, I think that's the best route to go. Okay. So you want to make sure they're firm.
Open and some are closed.
Yeah.
Does it
well, these are different. Like this is a daffodil. So daffodils look completely different, and they're usually larger. And the larger bulbs are older bulbs. I like to get the larger ones just because this has two. Or? Well, this is already multiplied. Okay. So like this has 3 on it right now. So this is what they do in the ground. All right. So this has 3. This has 2. And daffodils are really good about multiplying and naturalizing here. So I really like the daffodil bulbs.
And we were talking about obviously looking for spring plant bulbs right now to put in. Yes. Are there certain ones that you can mix and certain ones you shouldn't mix next to each other, or? Well,
next to each other, like I'll plant daffodils in their own planting hole, and then tulips in theirs, and because they're going to come up at different times. Daffodils come up first. Okay. Well, really, crocus come up first, and crocus are a tiny bulb, so they're a lot smaller than these. These are tulips, and generally you plant them 3 times the depth of the diameter. Okay. So about 4 to 6 inches on these. About 6 to 8 inches on a daffodil. You dig 6 to 8 inches down and put it in there. Okay. So we can start planting these bulbs now. When's the time that we have to stop and it won't work anymore? Just until you can't dig in the ground anymore. Okay. When the ground is too hard to dig the hole. Well, you have a lot of bulb sales right now, and this is what you're hoping for. This is what you can have in the spring. So. It's all worth it. Something to look forward to. All right, Terry, thank you so much for being here today. By the way, for more information on bulb planting, you can go to our website, thedenverchannel.com. Click on that big red TV button, and we'll have a link to ALCC. Yeah, and you go to ALCC to find a designer to help you. Yep, absolutely. Thank you, Terry.